Yo, what is going on, everyone? My name is Nate, and welcome to week number 2 of the APA, season number 6. Today we are taking on my boy Miticus and the Boston Beedrills. Of course, as always, I am your coach of the New York Noibats, and today, before we go into the battle, I just want to quickly just show you guys the team that I'm going to be bringing, and then we will jump into the whole battle with the face cam and all of that kind of thing. So I'm just going to quickly just bring up Miticus's team so that way you can kind of see what it is as I go through the Pokemon. So we have a Bunzhun, you know, our Sandaconda, because our Sandaconda don't, no, I'm just kidding. I honestly might edit that out because that was pretty cringe. But anyway, it's just a Spadef, Coil, Rest, Earthquake, Rock Slide, very standard type of thing, and it's got the good old Shed Skin, you know, holding that timer ball. You know, it's pretty self-explanatory. You know, boost your attack, your defense while you're especially defensive, and then the coverage pretty much hits everything on his team, at least for neutral damage, as far as I know. So I like that set. The next set is going to be Bronzong. We're bringing our Levitating Bronzong. This should be able to handle the Excadrill as long as he's not Mold Breaker. But if he passes up on running the Sand Rush, like if he doesn't run Sand Rush, I don't know what he's doing. Like, because then he'll get outsped by our Dracovish or you know, one of our other Sand Rush users, and it doesn't make sense. So if he's running Sand Rush, Bronzong should be able to handle him pretty well, and we have Body Press, which can do it KO him. Toxic is just really good for pretty much everything on his team. Gyro Ball hits really everything on the team that's faster, hard, and then Heavy Slam is good for Clefable and things like that. So we're going to move on to our Gigilith, which is rocking the Heavy Slam, going to be able to 2-hit KO Clefable. Stone Edge, Toxic, Stealth Rock, pretty basic, and it's running the sand stream, so that will help support our Dracovish. And now this right here, TOXICROAK, like my ex. We have this is really just going to be our way to switch into Vaporeon. I'm kind of debating on whether or not I'm like even switch it in, because I feel like Miticus might be the type of guy who like does like the slow baton pass thing for like momentum. So we might just stay in with our Dracovish. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So this thing, it's really just good. It like breaks through everything. It really, really does. It outspeeds a lot of his team. Ice Punch hits like really, really hard. The Dragapult, I don't know why I can't talk. The Mandibuzz, Sandaconda, and then Gunk Shot hits everything else, and then Drain Punch is pretty good for that Excadrill. So there you go. And we're bringing myself to the game, and I got Thunder, Bug Buzz, Sucker Punch, which is like the coolest tech ever for Dragapult because it does like 50%. So as long as we can get it to like 50%, Sucker Punch actually gets the knockout on it, which is really funny. And then Sticky Web if we want to go for that. But this is really just a breaker because I really wanted to bring my Whimsicott or my Togetic. But the problem that I was having is that I wanted something that would be able to handle Dragapult. But when I was doing the calcs, it was like they're both not fast enough to handle Dragapult. And Dragapult just runs a fire move like Flamethrower, or it runs Thunderbolt, and it wasn't they didn't have enough like they couldn't put out enough damage, but the Galvantula was able to get at least 50% off on the Dragapult, and it was also able to deal with Vaporeon. Whimsicott was not doing enough to Vaporeon, so I couldn't bring it. I really, really did want to bring it, but I just couldn't. So this should be, I think this is the team. Oh wait, we got this right here. So this right here it's Choice Banded, Sand Rush, Fish's Rend, Dragon Rush, Crunch, Super Fang. I feel like I'm like the only thing that's standing in my way is Vaporeon. Once Vaporeon is gone, we're clicking Fisher's Rend all day. All day. That's all you got to know. And I think that might be the team. That is the team. So with that, let's get into the battle. Okay, so we are back against Miticus. Let's see the team that he brought. Pretty much almost the exact same team that I kind of thought he would bring. The fact that he didn't bring Manabuzz kind of makes me a little upset. It's not like the worst thing in the world though. But I think I kind of just want to lead off. With Gigalith. I mean, yeah, I kind of want to lead off with Gigalith. We'll have Bronzong, which we actually do need a nickname for. So if you guys want to leave a nickname suggestion in the comments, that'd be appreciated. I still haven't even looked at the comments from the last week, to be honest. I have to do that. Usually when I take an L, I just kind of get scared of the comments. But I will I'll take a look and I'll read through them and I'll reply to everyone. So yeah. Let's see what he leads off with. T Riddle. Who's this? Okay, he leads off with this guy. I kind of want to just throw a Toxic on him. But at this, I kind of want to throw a Toxic. Maybe get up my rocks. Let's click Toxic. And then Stealth Rock. Just to... We'll get up our rocks next. Woo, woo. All right. I don't know why the game like has those sound effects, but it's cool. All right. Honestly, I'm not really too scared. I think I'm just gonna go for my own rocks. I could go out into Bronzong. All right. I'm gonna click rocks. He might go for Earthquake. I'm Spadef, so I'm not defensive. So that should do a lot of damage. Okay, that's let's see what kind of damage that is. Gigalith versus a Sandaconda. Let's see. All right, so it looks like maybe a no attack Sandaconda type of thing. All right. So let's save this. And actually, let's take a look. Let's see Bronzong. Not Bronzong. Where is our Dracovish? Dracovish actually can eat that like pretty well. And then we really just start threatening him. But I don't know if we should. Let's do it. No. Let's. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm going out into Frank. I don't want to take too much time. I'm going offensive. Like, I'm going hard into Dracovish, knowing that this won't do too much to me. I actually have a lot of bulk, so ooh, we're gonna eat that. We take that. Now, here is where I kind of like. This is where he goes Vaporeon. Like it's a pretty easy play for him to make. I think I'm gonna pull the double out into my. I'm pulling the double. Going out into Toxicroak like my ex. Here we go. Here we go, baby. Fantastic. Now, he has to switch. Pretty sure he has to switch. So, let's take a look at his team real quick. And let's see what he can possibly go into. I may go for like a hard. I kind of want to go for a Swords Dance, but like I don't want him to bring out Excadrill. Sand should be running out. I don't know how I can see info. Sandstorm has one turn left. So let's go for Swords Dance. So I don't know if he'll go hard into Dragapult. I'm going Swords Dance. If he decides to go into, let's see, T-Riddle. All right, this thing is gonna. So he's probably sacking this thing off, but an Ice Punch should knock him out at +2. I don't know if he's. Oh, okay. So he was trying to get the sand up. Oh, he shed skin. Yo. Lit. All right, that's actually really good for me. If we take a quick look over here at our Sandaconda, not our Sandaconda, our where are you? Our Toxicroak, a +2 Ice Punch. It's doing 69 to 82. I think he's in that range. I think he's like defensive, so I'm gonna go for the Ice Punch here. This looks like it's in range. If I'm wrong, then I'm going to be a little upset. I don't have like a way of actually knowing the exact percent that he's at, but I want to say that it's about that. Okay. Now, I don't know if he wants to bring in anything because I may actually carry the Sucker Punch. I don't, but maybe I do. I do need to keep this around though. But the fact that he is Shed Skin and not the Sand Spit, it does concern me a little bit because that may mean that his Excadrill is it could be Mold Breaker, and yeah, instead of Sand Rush. So that's kind of scary. That's a little scary. Okay, so he goes out into this thing. I'm faster than it. I need to check what a +2 does to a Gigantamax Machamp. I do, and let's see. Gunk Shot does a lot of damage, dude. I feel like I can't pass up that damage. I don't really have a switch into this thing. I have to click Gunk Shot. After Stealth Rock, I have a 31.3% chance to OHKO after the Dynamax. So, if he's not invested, but it should still do a lot of damage. That doesn't take into account a possible crit, but, I don't know. Like, this is this Gunk Shot. I need you to hit, and I need you to kill. Oh, thank God, dude. Oh, just one shot through the Dynamax. I think he's supposed to. I think that was I don't think that was Gigantamax. I think that was Dynamax. But was that regular Dynamax? I'm pretty sure he has Gigantamax. Yeah, he has Gigantamax. I'm pretty sure that was regular Dynamax. Not that it really matters, because I one-shotted it. But crazy. Kind of crazy. Alright. Do you want to know what I was really scared of before this game? I'm not gonna lie. I was really scared of Orbeetle. I was really scared of Orbeetle. Is he Mold Breaker? He's Mold Breaker. And he floats in the air with his air balloon. So, this means if I get up the sand, I can revenge kill him. So, what I need to do is I need to pull a sack here, because he's not running the set that I thought he was running. So my Bronzong is kind of useless here. I still actually no, I still kind of need it. One what's kind of useless. GalvaNate is kind of useless. This is still useful. We're gonna go out into our GalvaNate, I think. Like, it's kind of like just a dumb sack. But I'm gonna go out into GalvaNate just to sack it off. Like, it's the fact that this thing is holding the air balloon is and it's the fact that it's Mold Breaker is, like, you know. So we're gonna pull the sack. Don't really need it. Okay. And here, I think I can just coil, like, let's see. Excadrill. Versus a Sandaconda. Yeah, he does less. Okay, he does less than half with an Earthquake. So I'm going out into Sandaconda here. I don't really care. I can kind of... I should be able to just kind of coil and... Dude, if my... Okay. Coil. I should be able to just coil on this, because I don't get too KO'd. By I think that was max attack. It was Jolly, so we'll see. Alright, and I'm Spadef too. So the only thing... So let's see how much a +1 versus a Vaporeon. How much are you doing at +1? Okay. +1, if we Dynamax, we look like we do a lot. His Scalds do 50 to 60. I feel like I'm kind of okay with just getting the damage off, because I should be able to, like, just Dynamax. And if this thing is gone, I can win with Dracovish. So I'm gonna Dynamax here. And I'm going to Gmax Sandblast this thing. If I'm able to knock this thing out, I don't know if he wants to, like, risk it. Like, I don't know. But now that we know that he's Mold Breaker, it's pretty good for us. And we still have to... We have the Bronzong, so we can deal with Clefable. We still have our Gigalith, which we can go and Heavy Slam this thing, the Clefable. I really just want to be able to trap this thing. I mean, if he goes for Baton Pass, that I guess that would be one thing. I guess I don't know. Can you Baton Pass out of being trapped? I guess you would be able to, right? But he might Baton Pass here for the momentum. Okay, he's gonna go for Scald. I do get burned, but at the end of this turn, I do have a chance to get shed skinned. Let's go, baby. That 33% chance. Let's go. All right. Sand All right. So once this thing is gone, yo, Max Rockfall might actually get the kill. Max Rockfall might actually get the kill. So I'm about to go for that. Based off of that damage, Max Rockfall might actually get the kill. Protect. Alright, that's fine. Because Max Rockfall will... This, you know, obviously the moves go through. And the Sandstorm still gets set up. So... Alright, cool. So, I'm going to click it again. I'm going to click it again because if he wants to... I don't know if he'll try saving this thing. I really, really doubt it. But Dracovish looks really good. Really, really good. If we can get rid of this thing, I'm pretty confident that Dracovish can... Like, if he wants... I don't know if he'll try to go out into his Excadrill here. But if we can pop the balloon on that, that's great. Double protect, but it fails. Okay. He really was trying to go for that double protect, but I don't know what he was trying to do with that double protect. I'm not gonna judge him for it because I don't know what I would do in this situation. Like, it's a really hard situation when you let like, you have to risk letting something else take damage and then getting trapped. So it's a hard call to make. I can't really say anything. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of just threw this team together and I was so nervous about the way that it's working out. I'm not saying that this game is over by any means because I could totally mess this up, even though I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot. I was really nervous about coming into this game because I didn't think that my team was all that well put together, and I wasn't really sure how I was going to be able to perform, especially because in the back of my head I was really scared of Excadrill. So I'm still kind of worried about Excadrill. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm at +1. I think I'm gonna coil again. Actually, should I rest? I could go for Rock Slide just to break it. I'm gonna go for the Rock Slide. Let's go for Rock Slide. Let's just break the thing. We're at +1 defense, so we should be able to take that. Dude, I could honestly have set up on this thing, like, pretty easy. Actually, with that, I'm about to, I think I'm about to rest. We're about to rest. Like, Sandaconda might actually be able to sit on this team. Like, no joke. I don't really want to play like that, but I feel like it might be able to. Like, if he, like, what is he gonna do? Click Earthquake versus me, and then I rest up back to full, and then maybe I get a Shed Skin. It's 33%, so it's not guaranteed, but it's we're pretty bulky, so I feel like we're okay in that, in kind of a sense. We should be able to take that. Is that a crit, dude? Hello, darkness, my old friend. God, man. That stinks. Alright. I don't know how many turns that we have left, but I guess Dracovish is the play. Dude, that really stinks. Because if we didn't get crit there, we were probably going to just sit on the team. Like, no joke. Fish is Rend. This is Choice Banded. He has to pull a sack. Or this dies. If Excadrill dies, we should be okay. I do have to make sure that, like, it's gonna be scary. It's a little scary. I don't, like, Dragapult is always scary in the back. Always scary. So I have to, I probably have to play one more sack for this game. And finding out who to sack is going to be the hardest part for me, because I can't let it be Dracovish. Because I've done the calc, and I know that Dragapult, like, the question is, what Dragapult does he bring versus me? If he brings a physical... Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, he sacks this thing? Oh, boy, that's scary. Okay. I have to sack Gigalith. I have to go out into Gigalith here, and I kind of have to sack it. And I have to hope that he doesn't, I have to hope that he doesn't, I don't know how weather works. If I switch this in, do I get the weather off? I should be able to live any hit. If he goes for a Dragon Dance, that's a little scary. Because Dragon Dance might actually just sweep me at this point. I don't know if he's ready to go, like, offensive like that. Okay, we get the sand up again, which is great. Draco Meteor. Okay. The question is, I don't know, like, honestly, I really don't know if like, what... Like, I'm gonna go Dracovish again. Like, is he Choice Scarfed? I have to see if a Dragapult at -2 knocks me out. -2 at level 50. I think we're actually, it looks like we live that. It looks like we live modest max attack, so max special attack. So I'm gonna go on to Dracovish here, and I don't know if this will clean up the game, but it should. I don't know if this will actually clean up the game. Actually, if he's modest, I might actually outspeed him, because I think I sped crept for timid, so I'm not really too sure. We're gonna just go for the Fish's Rend again. He is Scarfed. He is Scarfed. Dude, I can't believe that. I can't believe he... I should have pulled a double. I really should have. The good thing though is there is good news. Is that he I think he has to switch out here, or he has to, like, let this die. I think, like, the combination of the Pokemon that I have left, I could probably still win. Maybe. His timer ran out. Yo, I don't even know what that means for the game. He may have won if there was more time left, but I think the way that we play this is that whatever the timer says wins. That's the rule. So, again, I think this land gate, like this land stuff, is stupid. But it is what it is. That's the rules that we agree to. I don't really like it, but I'm just gonna go with it. So, sorry that's the way the game kind of played out. I really would have loved to have seen the end. I don't want to get into the whole like, oh, if this happened, then this, then I really don't. But if you guys enjoyed the way that the game was going, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next video. All right, peace.